Let's see, everything's good. You ready? Okay, let's do this. Healthy Tandy, changing the world one meal at a time. Hi guys, and welcome to my first YouTube post. Yeah. So, for those of you who are wondering, today's vlog basically it's my first, and I wanted to start it with the most common question that I get on Instagram. So Instagram, this is where I post most of my healthy meals that I make. That's where some of the people follow me on my journey. And then I also have a Facebook page. So the Facebook page basically is linked to my Instagram account. So whatever you see on Instagram is what you see on Facebook as well. So the number one question that I get, right, is, Tandy, I'm so inspired. I'm so inspired to eat healthy, or I've been wanting to do it. I want to change the way I live my life and how my relationship with food is, but I basically don't know where to start. Like, where do you start? And you know what? It's something I went through when I started eating healthy, and that's why I'm going to start my first vlog with that. So first of all, right, number one, where do you start? Number one, and this is something you'll hear from everyone. You need to make your environment conducive to your goal of wanting to lead a healthier lifestyle, right? So basically what this means is, you need to, when you wake up and you're like, you know what, I'm doing this healthy thing, like I'm not playing games anymore, I'm ready. And you have to be ready, by the way. You need to go into your cupboard and you need to go clear, first of all, the chips. Second of all the junk, basically, all the sugars that you have stacked up because you're just stacking them up. All the sugar you've stacked up because you were planning for a rainy day when you'll need them. You need to get rid of all of them. You then need to get rid of all things that are food and are white. So all your white foods. This is white bread, this is white pasta, this is white rice. Guys, anything white flour, anything that's white, get rid of it. Get rid of it. And you know what? I'll make future videos where I'll explain why you need to get rid of it. So that's number one. So after you've gotten rid of all the junk food, all the sugars, everything that's white, carbohydrates that are white, and also all the juices, cokes, when I talk about sugar, that's included, right? Once you've gotten rid of that, then we move on to your next step, right? You have now made your environment conducive. Now you're like, okay, Tandy, my cupboard is empty. What now? Look, the second point is, once you've made your environment conducive, right, you want to set yourself up for success. Now we go shopping. Now we talk about what it is that you need to go buy, right? And to continue eating the things that you love. So when we go grocery shopping, we are going to look for the things that you currently love that are good. So you don't have to go cold feet and stop eating carbs and doing the most, that's not what healthy is all about. That's basically a lifestyle now. Now we're going to the path of lifestyles, which are things that I'm going to talk about in future videos. So what do? You first of all, what are the current vegetables that you like? Let's stock them. So if you've been a butternut person, you loved eating beetroot, you loved your cabbage, let's go buy all of those things, right? And the second thing is, if you love pasta, you love rice, you love bread, it doesn't mean you're going to stop eating those things. What that means is, you're now going to replace it with brown looking carbohydrates. So all your brown breads, your whole wheat pastas, your whole wheat wraps, your rye flour, whole wheat flour. So everything you're going to be doing from now on and eating in terms of carbohydrates should actually be brown dark in color, because what that means is higher fiber content compared to your white counterparts, which are more refined and stripped of their nutrients. So that's what we're going to go for. And then when it comes to now, you have your fruits. Obviously, guys, you're going to be replacing all your sugars for your fruits, and you're going to be replacing also that with your dried fruits. Now when I say dry fruit, I'm not talking about the dry fruits that are actually sugar. We're talking about, if you read the ingredient list, it's basically just the fruit itself. It should not have added stuff. Anything that you buy and it says it's dried fruit and it has multiple things on its ingredients list, throw it away, because it's definitely not dried fruit. It's bad for you. And so, not bad for you, but it's not on this healthy journey we're trying to enroll on. It's not part of that. So when you go buy your dried fruits, you always make sure that it has on the ingredients the fruit that you are buying. So if it says peaches, it needs to say peaches on the ingredient list, and it will probably have sulfur dioxide, which is a preservative. That's the two things that are going to be on your ingredient list. So ingredient list will be very important when you embark on this journey, right? So now we have done the groceries. We forgot the drinks. What are you going to be drinking from now on? Guys, water is going to be your best friend, to be honest. Water is calorie free and it is in abundance. You don't have to pay for it. So yeah, you're going to be drinking that. How do I make it fun? Because sometimes I find that it's hard to just drink water as it is. So sometimes you make flavored water. I'll show you recipes on how to do that. And sometimes there are alternative things that have nutritional benefits that you can add to your drink, your water, and then you drink it, and it tastes much better, right? And then if you a fizzy drink lover, no guys, let me tell you, no. I hear a lot of people be like, ideally, you need to stay away from those things. Whether you drink Zero Light, original, it doesn't matter, guys. You just need to stay away from those things. Or you need to limit it. Limit. When I say limit, I mean limit. And I'll get to what I mean by limit, guys. So now you've been to the grocery store, you bought your food, you bought all your drinks, fruits and vegetables, and the rest. You obviously, guys, another thing. Now, also when you go buy, in fact, you also need to get rid of your condiments. Yeah, that's what they call it. So your tamati sauce, your not your chakalaka, your chutney. You know, people when they cook, they throw a lot of those in their foods. Guys, you're taking a perfectly good meal and turn it into an unhealthy meal. So, and I know you don't just use generous portions. You actually check it in. So ideally, so this is what it means to be embarking on that journey. So ideally you need to sort of get rid of those. You need to start cooking with your herbs, your salts, the other ones. Your packet of soups can also be fine. Not a packet of soups, your things is just flavor, but don't use too much condiments, because guys, they have a lot of sugar in them as well. So yes, so now you sit, right? You're going home, you pack your groceries in your cupboards, in your fridge, and you're like ready, and you're like, okay, I'm ready for this healthy living, right? And now you're like, but Tandy, I don't know how to prepare healthy food. That's why I'm here now. So your next step basically would be to, this is why you're going to be following my channel, right? So that I can give you advice. I'll give you recipes. You can also follow me on Instagram. That's where I post most of my stuff. You can get inspiration from there. I will also link a website down below, and you can follow that website. So basically you will be following people like myself. So there's people like me, there's people all over out there, there's content everywhere, guys, where you can just now Google. If you feel like eating spinach and chicken today, all you do is you go on Google and then you type spinach and chicken, and you'll be surprised what comes up. Everything is out there, guys. You don't need to be restricted. It's not that hard. Do you get what I mean? Google is your friend. Go Google. Maybe you say you want to eat beetroot today. What is the benefit of beetroots? And then see what is it that you're getting out of it nutritionally. Because that's what healthy is about. It's about, is what you're eating contributing to your well-being on a nutritional level and just overall in how your body feels. So now you're sorted. You know where to get your recipes, you know how to go about it, and yeah, like literally you sorted now. And then you're like, but Tandy, why am I doing this again? And that for me is the most important thing, you know, answering that why, you know. And that basically requires a whole vlog on its own, but that why is very important, guys. It's the one thing that keeps you going, you know, because the thing about living healthy is that you don't see the effects immediately. I wish you could just eat a salad and go to the mirror and be like, is my stomach slim yet? Is it slim? I wish that was the point, guys. I wish that was the case. But it's not, guys. You know, you will be eating clean for a week and you'll go to the mirror and it won't be visible to the naked eye. But let me tell you, on a nutritional level, your body is rejoicing, and that's all that matters. It's you know, like, eating healthy is one of the things you need to trust. You need to be consistent, guys. I can tell you there's one thing that reaps results. It's consistency. The only thing that you can feel immediately after eating, the only immediate results is how you feel. So normally when you eat unhealthy foods, you might end up feeling sluggish. You know, sometimes you have heartburn. Sometimes, you know, you feel heavy. Ooh, and you know what? Sometimes you have that full feeling. You know that feeling where you can't do anything? Where you even go into a food coma. That one. So you get that, right? So after you eat healthy, none of that. I promise you guys, none of that. You won't be feeling any of that. I used to hate that feeling of full because I like eating and I wanted to eat as much as I wanted to eat without getting that nasty, full, uncomfortable feeling. Guys, when you eat a bowl of salad, no matter how much lettuce you put in there, no matter how much chicken breast you put in there, you're not gonna feel like that. And for me, that was like the wow of this whole healthy eating thing. That immediate feeling of lightness, that immediate feeling of I'm not going to be in a food coma, that feeling of I just ate a full delicious meal and I can still go outside and live my life. I don't have to be in that itis state and then be in a food coma. I don't feel like doing anything with my life. You actually feel energized. There is no set, you know, like this is healthy. And you know, it's proven even in the fact that each country has a different set of guidelines for eating healthy. So it's just about guidelines. There is no, this is how you do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, it's eating healthy can be fun, trust me. And I'll show you how much fun it can be. It can be delicious. And guys, because you're just starting your journey, there's so much to discover. My goodness, you're going to learn about foods you never even thought existed. You're going to learn about tastes you never thought they were there. Oh, and another thing, right? Eating healthy is to a certain extent an acquired taste. You need to give it you need to be open to it. So let's say you haven't had spinach in a while. Spinach is not something you just eat and then it's like, ooh, tastes amazing. No, it's not one of those. It's not like a sweet or a chocolate where you just eat it and everyone can immediately say it tastes nice. No, things like asparagus, you just have to be open to it. You need to try this stuff and you just need to keep going. So yeah guys, those are, you know, tips, very top level tips. It is a way to get you started. It's a very straightforward advice, but it's going to do the tricks. Trust me, you now have a way to start, and you know what to go buy, and you know where to go. And thank you so much for watching my vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful. Please leave your comments down below and tell me what you thought about the video, one tip that was useful for you, and also tell me what you do to what you did when you started your healthy eating journey, because I know there's a lot of you who are also on this journey, and your tips will definitely help others who are watching this video, and they will help me. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and oh, subscribe to my Instagram. Not subscribe, that's you follow on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Also, if you don't have Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Yeah, thank you guys.